Okay, in this tutorial we're gonna learn about array lists. Basically, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff in dedicated list, and then we will do all kind of operations with it. With that list, we can put elements there, we can grab stuff from it, we can change elements, we can delete all elements, we can use for and for each loops, a lot of stuff. Anyway, practically that means we need to type this: import Java utilities dot uppercase A array list. And so far so good, no problems on the left side. Just noticed that we are not using it at the moment, so thank you Eclipse, we know that up till now. Anyway, how to create it, because right now we can do that. On the left side we're gonna have array list, and first time in this playlist I think we are using left and right arrows, because here we must specify data type. So let's have a list of programming languages. So data type will be string. Right. Is that enough? No. We also need to have name for that list, which will be P languages. P languages. And on the right side we need to again type a lot. So new, just like when you're creating normal object, new what? Array list. Again we need to type, which is kind of stupid, but it is, what Java is forcing us to do. Again, string as a data type. Is that enough? No, we need to use parentheses and semicolon. And when we run this stuff, no errors up till now, fine. Well, how we are going to get stuff in these P languages? Well, we need to target it, P languages, and then we must use dedicated method for every of those individual elements. So add parentheses, normal parentheses, and here we need to type that string one by one for every time when we are adding that element. Anyway, practically that means this: lisp, and run, and no errors. Okay, that means we can use same functionality, actually add the method multiple times to add different programming languages like Java, like Python, like C++, and so far so good, no errors. Well, how we are going to get everything, every element in this list? Very simple stuff. We are going to say system out print line, and we will target that P languages, lowercase p, uppercase cell. I hate this, searching for errors, my own errors, and run, and there you go, classical list. So how we are going to get this Lisp? Well, lists do have elements, and elements do have positions, and in Java and most of other programming languages we are starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we do have 4 elements, but we are starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Well, let me grab this thing. Actually, I'm gonna just say P languages, and then we need to use method get, and then we need to target something at position 0, let's say. And result will be pretty much nothing. Why? Because we do have return from this method, but we are not using it. See, returns the element at the specified position in the list. We do have return somewhere in the memory, in PC, in the CPU, I don't know, in some wires, but we are not using it. So we are going to steal code from here, because I am extremely lazy, and I'm gonna use bracket and closing bracket, and only now we're gonna see a Lisp in results. And you can do that for all other individual elements. 1 and 2 and 3, and we will have 4 of them, one after another. There you go. So I'm gonna stick with 0 for simplicity reasons. Up till now we do know how to import option, how to create that specific list. Don't forget data type, don't forget normal parentheses, don't forget add method if you're putting strings in here, you must, because that's data type that is demanded. We do know how to grab all of them and how to use get method to get something at specific position, at specific index. Well, question is how we're going to turn this Lisp into a prolog, let's say. Well, again, we're going to do that by targeting that array, that list. P languages, did I type that correctly? P languages, hopefully I typed that correctly, I don't know. Anyway, so P languages dot, and now another method, set. So this method demands two things. First, what are you targeting? You're targeting, let's say, Lisp at position 0. That's fine. Let's have this 0 right here. On the right side, we need to type dedicated string. I mean, that other element that you wanna put here, which will be prolog. So no more Lisp, we do have prolog at position 0, right? Right. Let me test that. What I need to grab from here, this line, I'm gonna put it down there and run, and there you go. Prolog is now first. Okay, so how we are going to remove prolog now? Well, we are going to again target that, well, target P languages dot, but we will use remove method and we will target that index 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you like. I'm gonna use 0 because we are messing around with zeros up till now. So cool. Okay, let's remove it. We don't see results down there because we are not printing results. So let me just grab this down there. And after this method, we will not see prolog anymore. We'll just have 3 elements. Okay, can we delete all of these like without, you know, knowing how many of them we have? Like we don't want to think about positions? Well, yes, we need to use yet another method we are learning. P languages is a target, and method is clear. Is clear, and that's it. So again, we need also to print that thing, and result will pretty much be nothing. It will be empty list. There you go. So some people will say, well, how I know that that thing exists? Well, let's just grab this or this, okay? We're gonna put it down there. Let's change this to, I don't know, Perl, and again we are going to use this instruction, and now we will have just Perl in that list. There you go. Relatively easy stuff. I mean, there is a lot of methods here, but you know, they are not different than in some other programming languages. And these are classical operations. You're gonna have this in C#, in Python, in Perl, in all languages. Maybe syntax will be a little bit different, you know, but that's what it is. Different programming languages, different time, different authors, different way of thinking, but the goals are to some degree same, which is to do stuff with programming. Anyway, so to use all these things, first don't forget this line, then don't forget arrows, use dedicated data type, use it on the right side, use it with parentheses, don't forget semicolon, use add method to add stuff one after another. With this line you can print all of them, with this line you can get some of them based on that specific position. This is how you change stuff, this is how you remove stuff, this is how we clear, you know, some list, some array, and this is how you, well, add another things. So yeah, I mean, I can have comments here like get all elements, nts, like get by index, change stuff, change by index. What else? Like remove element and delete all elements, delete, and yeah, add new stuff. Okay, in the next tutorial we're going to roll through this array list or list, call it whatever you like. I like to calling it list because I'm from Python background, let's say. Python is way too simpler than this, but anyway. So in the next tutorial we're going to roll through this thing through for loop and through for each loop. Right, because it's too much for one tutorial, 10 minutes, yeah. There you go. Thank you for watching. Let me check this one more time. No errors. See you next one. Ciao.